Welcome back, everyone, to the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge for March 2020, where we have a creeper just outside there who's going to make my life miserable if I try to do anything quick. So the first thing I'm going to be needing is a shield, because I think I've been killed by creepers at the beginning of the... As I said, creepers, I'm pretty sure, are my #1 cause of death in MHCs. I remember one being in a jungle where I just came out, "Hello, world!" Boom! Yeah, creepers. Now, fortunately, I've got the water there, so I'll probably just run into the water, see what's going along in there. I'll head down and seeing if I could force Creeper to despawn. I don't want to use too much energy at this time because we do have the problem that I'm not allowed to eat zombie flesh, which means that I really shouldn't be holding this here with the temptation. Not that I'm really particularly tempted to eat zombie flesh, because if you've known me, I tend to avoid that stuff anyway, even when I am allowed to eat it. All right, now let's see. Oops. Let's try this. All right, well, we'll do that. And I also want to, I should have done that first to be efficient on my time, because the idea here is to have some barrels here. Good. Oh, barrels here. All right, there's our barrel. We don't need... We'll have to decide what I need and don't need, but I definitely don't need that. Wheat seeds. I need wheat seeds for anything. Oh yeah, throw them into the composter. Any organic materials go into the composter. Good. Now, into this brave new world, and 116 minus 45. And whee! All right. It appears that there are no creepers about. Okay, that's good news. Now, saying there are no creepers about is usually the signal for a creeper to come next to you and blow up. The good news is, though, that I have with me... let's see. Yeah, all right, here is our location right here. Good. I'll put that on top of there to make sure that, yeah, this is not a natural spot. What do I need here? I need to start setting up a place for resources. All right, there we go. And harvest a few of these mushrooms, but I am going to be needing some reds, because the reds are what I'm going to be needing if I can't make mushroom stew without some red mushrooms. Unfortunately, there seems to be quite a shortage of them. I've only seen 2 so far, which is why I'm going to need that composter I spoke of earlier. And oh, there it is. Hey, it's going to take me a while before I could recognize this spot quickly. All right. Yeah, because those red mushrooms are not growing in any form of rapidity. And by spreading, I mean spreading, because I don't want to eat the only 1 or 2 red mushrooms that are in the area, because that would be a bit of a problem. Now, what I am going to do is to make my... See, I've got... this here. Good. Yes, and we need... an iron axe and an iron pick. Those are going to be the 2 big things I'm going to be needing here. I need the iron axe and an iron pick. All right, good. We could get some of this mossy cobble. Now, I don't know if there is a nice place to get vines anywhere around here. Since we are in large biomes, so the odds of just finding something outside of the taiga are probably slim. Now, I am going to have to see if I can grab some. Ooh, boy, it's a lot faster when you have an iron axe. And I'm going to be needing plenty of this stuff. All right. Good grief, it's well past noon already. Well, that's going to be fun. There you go. Now, we've good. Why, remember, don't do too much jumping or you can find yourself using up all your energy. Now, this is probably not an ideal place for the thing to grow. What I want to do is to find, I think you can get giant mushrooms at on Podzol. If I'm completely wrong, well, you'll have an opportunity to laugh at me when I attempt it. Now, what do we need here? We need a composter, right? I think you need... No, or did they change that? They may have changed the recipe for a composter. Aha, it is now 7 slabs. All right, that's what because it used to involve fences. And fences, I think, and slabs or something weird like that. So there used to be a much more complex recipe. There you go. And let's throw some saplings into here. All right, well, that's all I'm going to get out of that. And what if I throw one of the brown mushrooms into there? Because there are plenty of brown mushrooms. There you go. Yeah, all right, there you go for that. Now let's plant the red mushroom. And ta-da! Good, it does work. And actually give me a few more red mushrooms. Now, I don't know if that was pure luck or if it's a 100% chance. Because I have a feeling it was pure luck that it happened on the first time. I'll find that out when I make future attempts. Because I think I remember failures in the past relating to doing those things. And there we go. Yeah, well, what do you expect me to use, eh? Sun is getting low, and I've got... All right, that's plenty on that matter. Now let's see if I could find that place I was staying at last night. If I remember correctly, it was somewhere about... Ooh, my goodness gracious. Yeah. Now, I did make... Unfortunately, while I took a screenshot of it, I'm not at liberty to check that at the moment. Then again, maybe I will. All right, minus 116, minus 45. So I was just, going in the completely wrong direction there because I remembered it completely wrong. Yep. That's going to get me all nice and alive, right? Minus 116, minus... Oh, okay, minus 45. Ah, there it is, right up there. Okay, good. Whew. Well, that was close. I was going to say that just as the creeper jumps on me as I go inside, right? Stop that. All right, there you go. Okay, good. I am back here. And that means I can have a little bit of... Yeah, now I have more red mushrooms than brown mushrooms, but that's not going to be too much of a problem, seeing that I've got plenty of brown mushrooms in the area. And now I know how I can get more. Oh, and the second bowl, right. There you go. Mushroom stew isn't the most space-efficient item to carry around. All right, good. Now that we have eaten, we can do a little bit of digging. And maybe if I could find a good way to get to our main site here, I could have an easier time next evening in finding it. All right, here we go. This is -9. And I need to go to, oh yeah, -68. Now I'll probably have to start heading up along the way part way. Let's see. Oh, I do have torches already. All right, good. And I have to be careful on how I keep track of time because I did break out in order to check those coordinates. But if I am understanding things correctly, well, let's see. Andesite. Not sure yet with what I plan to make with this stuff, but I figure it could come in handy for the place I'm building. All right, so I think what I'll do is I will start digging up. Now, what I really should have done is checked how high everything is. Oh, why am I using a stone pick? Maybe just to finish it up. There you go, much faster this time. But I am going to need more iron. Alright, well, I could always mine the rest of that coal later. Alright, now, I'm going to start digging in the upward direction. So that we can head out. We're up towards what I hope will be my house. Now, of course, I'm not going to attempt to get into the outside area until it is daytime, because we certainly don't want to be blown up by creepers or anything like that as we're going through here. I figure a quicker way into there, and this could then, wherever this comes up, could be then the access into my basement to the building I'm making, into the station, and then from there I could make the watchtower. Good, and we are at 56. Now I think I was probably a little bit higher up. Let's see. Because of some elevated ground. I do remember a lot of elevated ground there. The question is, was I actually on the elevated ground? Oh, see, all those things you've got to remember when you are trying to run around panicking and not caring about the Y coordinate all that much. And then you do something like this and you say, oh yeah, the Y coordinate, that's something that might be useful to have. There you go. Something that sounded like popping lava, which can be problematic if I pop into it, so to speak. There you go. Now, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's popping lava. Well, we're at 67 now, at around 66. So this is right around... Yeah, So this is right beneath where we are having as our center of build site. So I'll most likely emerge soon after because obviously I see dirt here. And dirt usually means that there's going to be something near in the area. So what I'll do is I'll make sure that I don't go up into there just yet. So this would be my alternative path here. Get a little bit of extra andesite while I'm around here. As I said, I don't know yet what materials I'm going to be using. Obviously, there'll be plenty and plenty and plenty of spruce going to be used because, well, I've got stuff all over the place. I have to clear out some of it anyway in order to build a station. I have to build a station reasonably high. There you go. And now we're here. And now we could use, I suppose we could use the mossy cobble for some decorative purposes in the building, or like I think most likely I'll be using in the corners of where we'll be living. All right, there you go. And then we could use the spruce for just about everything else. Yeah, okay. Keep an eye on this when it turns to day 2. The day will be over. Right now we're at 7 minutes into the night. So that's the thing to remember about that. Alright, we got this all here, this all here. But no, well, might as well dump off some of this excess cob. We don't need the excess cobble. I'll keep everything else with me. I'll keep the wooden tools here for now. Stone pickaxe, I keep that here for now. Yeah, I'll have to go around hunting for more mossy cobble at some point. How is the daylight doing? It's still as night as you can get. Yeah. And then that means I could do a little bit more digging. Let's see. We have a nice place to actually we want to dig probably someplace that is less likely to run into what I dug up before. But what I need now is iron because I'm pretty much running out of my iron to my pick. And that is, of course, the trickiest of the resources here. Let's see. Plenty of wood. You always have little things that are challenging for any world. Now, I suppose at one point I might dig down and see if I could find some diamonds or something like that, but it's not going to be a priority item here. Usually in the MHC, you do have tricky times in building, like the little joke from last month where I built this elevated railroad. And I had forgotten that they nerfed the speed of mining carts, or it looks like patch notes. I said, yeah, I do remember them going a little bit faster, so it looks like a 1.14 or something like that. They slowed them down for reasons that I have no idea on. There you go. And this is, ooh, got 6 of them. All right. That's good for another set there. And with it getting pretty close to the end of the episode, this is probably a good time to drop this into there, cook up the iron so that we could be ready. And of course, that is the end of the second episode of the Minecraft Parkour Challenge for March of 2020, where we are going to be building ourselves a little ranger station. And it looks like it's nice and daytime here. And I'll see if I can get out on the other exit when we return for the next time. Until then, this is Pipe Needles for the MHC.